Alrighty, we back with another one. Alert, alert. War Sales is out. Alert, alert. Patch 1.3 is out for all my PlayStation, Xbox users. But, holy moly. Let's talk about the dev blog post and also some responses down below of the devs talking about patch 1.3, what it includes. We'll just go over it quickly as they kind of, you know what I mean, put it out over here for us. And also some news about certain things that are not included on PlayStation and Xbox, which is disappointing. I know. My hands are up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do nothing. I'm the messenger, brother. Relax. All right. All right, let's do it. So, patch 1.3.4 is now available, and in between patch 1.3 and patch 1.3.4, they're going to list what was added, and I'll give my kind of feedback on it because this is the patch that I've been playing on for a while now. Let me, but like muted wise, so I can really get all this out. You hear me? Oh, I'm lying. There probably gonna be more in the video. I'm coming down with something, but I'm coming up with this Bannerlord content. You feel me? All right, let's do it. Alongside War Sales, we're also bringing the base game patch 1.3.4 to all players and platforms. Some of you have already played the patch during our beta phase and provided immense valuable feedback. This allowed us to further balance and refine the experience for which we're truly grateful. Here are the major highlights you'll find in version 1.3.4, which again includes 1.3 to 1.3.4, all the changes. All right. So first, you got alliances and trade agreements. So common enemies bring kingdoms closer to forming alliances, which encourages them to stand together against each other's foes. There's a lot of like, hey, I'm fighting this guy, come join me, and all of a sudden you're going to be fighting two enemies. But also trade agreements, they incentivize caravan traffic and also they make it so there's less wars. All right. Then they reworked war, peace, and tribute decision scoring. Each conflict is now evaluated through a refined war progress score. Kind of like how like the mods do it, where like the more you raid, the more battles you win. Eventually, the war will end because like you know too much losses have happened. Then the stealth in disguise. I like the stealth mechanics. Got plenty of videos on the stealth mechanics. Pretty much like now for prison breaks, hideout scenes, and hostile town infiltrations. You have to pretty much like sneak around. You have like a sneaking outfit, and you go Haas, 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 Haas. You know what I mean? Very, very cool. Then fast mode. This is one thing, unfortunately, that is not on PlayStation and Xbox. I've had a lot of people start watching the fast mode video that I made just today, and I'm guessing that is all the PlayStation and Xbox players. A lot of people have made posts about it also here on Reddit. Pretty much fast mode right now is a new optional module that can be selected from the launcher on PC only currently. The launcher, let me show you what it looks like. Damn, actually, never mind. Never mind, boys. I gotta reacquire some files for my game. We're not seeing it right now. I just tried to install the new launch version of War Sales, and it looks like my game has had some invalidation errors. Regardless, when you launch the launcher on PC, you launch the game, launcher pops up. There's an option for mods. You click on the mods option, and then there's a fast mode thing that you can click on and off. You got to do that before it turns on inside your game. Now, mind you, this will eventually come to consoles. I do not think it will stay just on PC. The same way that Hero Deaths used to like be kind of like a PC only option, and then they went to consoles, and then you could choose if you want your hero to die in battles or not, and stuff like that. That will then eventually come to console as well. So right now it's not up there. And what is fast mode, by the way? It makes everything like 66% faster, pretty much. damn near. It cuts everything down a third, you know, and like makes all your XP go faster and all that stuff. It's a very good mode in my opinion. It's a lot better for I would even say newer players, because who wants to like play the game more like on a generational run, like, you know what I mean, like, oh, you get kids, then you play as those kids, then those kids get kids, you know what I mean, like if you play the normal version that takes forever. The fast mode, it's pretty fast, so I understand, you know what I'm saying. It is unfortunate, but I think it will be there soon. I don't think it's going to take that long. I think eventually it'll be there. And you know who's going to let you know first? Your boys. Your guys. You see that? You see that? Type that shit into your YouTube right now. Press enter, then come back to this video, please. All right? You know what I'm saying? Get that shit in your algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Inject that shit straight into your algorithmic veins, brother. You understand me? Oh, let's get to it. All right. Then we have deserters and patrol parties. Yes, now we have a new type of like, kind of, you call them bandits, but they pretty much desert whenever there's like a huge battle between two warring nations, huge siege. Deserters will spawn. They also like teaming up together, so two deserted parties can absorb each other and become one bigger one. We have those, and we also have patrols. You need to upgrade your guardhouse in your town projects to get a patrol party that helps your villagers come to town safely. They attack bandits. Random events. It's like the mod that was very popular. Now it's in the game. These do add a lot, in my opinion. They have pretty significant, sometimes, implications of what can happen, especially in towns. Like, you can increase the demand in towns, or you could just get stuff, like, periodically. As you can see, this one's like something that has to do with hunting. So you can pretty much tell, you know, you can get some extra food, or you can like increase your morale or something like that, right? So some are big, some are not, but overall, there's like, I forgot how many there is. What is it, like was something crazy, like 250? No, it wasn't 250. It was a crazy amount. It was a crazy amount. But and they have if you look them up, I have a video with a link to the devs posting like all of the random events that could possibly happen. They have like a full list of it, so it's out there. Do some Googles. All right. Parlay with enemy. You could just talk to the enemy from a safe distance before the battle happens to like you know, be like, hey, let's make peace or something like that. It's cool. Movement control over caravans. Yeah, you could tell them kind of like to like skip some stuff and not skip some other stuff. I'm gonna make videos on all these little things as well. Just kind of how-tos, you know what I mean? I have a huge list of how-to videos to make, so I will add that as well. Reworked army and party AI. Just overall, I think the AI got better, but you know, that's always just like a push and pull. We'll see how that goes. They reworked some of my product. Yeah, some of my projects do a lot more now. They have actual better like bonuses, and I think they're just overall, it makes more sense to build them now than it did before. Like a fully upgraded town and an unupgraded town, it's night and day difference. Recruiting notables as supporters. Yes, now if you get enough relationship with a notable, more relationship than they have with their current person they're supporting, you can then pay them some dinars, or actually no. Yeah, pay them some dinars, and then they will give you daily influence. So it's a lot easier to get supporters now. New weapons, slings. There's a lot of actually new weapons, but like a new weapon variety is slings. It's a cool way to improve your throwing early on. I think it's cool. I think it's a good way to train your throwing, so you can then have higher throwing weapons later on. Post knockout troop takeover. They just added this. I'm gonna make a video on how to do this. At first, I didn't know how to do this. There's no like option in the menus. You have to like click or anything like that. You just, once the battle is over, or like once you get knocked out, the first person you're looking at, you have to left click first to get to a guy who has more than 25% HP and not a companion, and then you can press E on him to play as him. I'll make a video. Then we got crouch, ranged, what is this? Attacks and reloading. You can have fire and reload while crouching with short bows, light crossbows. Okay, that's cool. Crouch, reload. Overhauled spear bracing. Uh, I haven't completely tested this, but by this, it looks like it did get better. As in, like, what spear bracing is pretty much makes it so a charge of horses gets stopped by, as you can see, a lot of guys with the spear brace. You know what I mean? So hopefully it does good. Then we have improved melee range and cavalry AI. I mean, I would say so. Especially with war sales, the AI has gotten better. But we'll see how it goes. Cavalry charges and tracks target in a more refined way. Horse archers move with less zigzagging and start with their formations more. Okay. Melee troops, I've seen melee troops, they have been, their stances have been better. True. New main menu videos, armor pieces, weapons, shields, scabbards, and holsters. Just a whole bunch of new stuff, brother. Just a whole bunch of new stuff. I got videos on all of it. I like the main menu videos as well. As you can see, it's very it's cool. It's more modern. I think it's more modern when video games have like this type of thing instead of just a static background. You know what I mean? It's more modernized. It's like a thing that like most games have nowadays. So W. New music and sounds. You know the music always hits. It always hits. Overhaul mission atmospheres. Yes, how the map world looks and especially how the battle scenes look, I'm gonna be so honest with you. It is kind of buggy, but some of the scenes are fucking unreal. The atmosphere, if it's like dark or if it's raining, if there's a storm, brother, it is sick at times. If you hit the right just weather, I had a weather condition where it was lightning, raining. I was playing as the Nords, and we were like, it was a big battle, and literally it was dark but lightning at the same time. So literally, like, when the lightning struck, the whole map lit up, and then it went back to darkness. Some of the craziest shit I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Sick, sick, huge change, huge change. You know what I'm saying? Huge change. Import export hero cheats. I haven't gotten to this yet, but I guess now you can like import and export options, so it's a lot easier to do that. But I also have a how to cheats video up on my channel. That's how I do it. And expanded modding capabilities. I'm not a modder, but I hope there's a lot of good modding stuff there. As you can see, I have no idea what this even means, but shouts out. But that's it. If you want like the full patch notes, I'll link all this down below. But at the same time, you could also check out, I've done a lot of videos on everything, so you can do that as well. Let's see what the people are saying. At this point, Taylor should just openly admit that Chivalry 2 just... Bro, stay on topic, bro. What is this shit? When motherfuckers can't talk about the thing that's going on right now, so they find some real, just out of nowhere shit. What are we... Chivalry 2, brother? What the hell? That's what I'm saying, bro. What do we got? In case someone misses it, we added this as a silent hotfix today. Decreased overall bow damage, with higher tier bows seeing the largest reductions. The highest tier bow is used exclusively by lords, and the players remain unchanged. And here's the before and after numbers. So everything dropped by like 10. You said higher and lower tier? Oh, just overall bow damage. But the highest one's seen the biggest reduction. The lower one's seen like a 5 damage reduction, but the highest one's seen a 10 damage reduction. Interesting. This will have a huge impact. It will. Because this just increased the stock on infantry by a ton. Because this might be the difference between getting 1 shot and 2 shot. Have crossbows been included in this chain? No changes to crossbow. Crossbow stocks just went up. How do I access the play as a soldier thing? Yeah, you just have to die. Troop inspector, click on them, and then press E. Yes. Okay, and this right here. Base game and war sales launcher issues. Unfortunately, we had an issue during the deployment of the builds that caused some players to have trouble with launching the base game and war sales. We apologize for this inconvenience and appreciate your patience. We have now published a new build to resolve this. Please know you have to restart Steam to prompt the update. We're also looking to adjustment on how some of the DLC resources are being loaded to better accommodate slower drives. This would shift the loading to after the initial window creation so that less ambiguity about the game states. Facts. So there's some issues. They're working on it. All right. That's gonna do it for me. What do you guys think? Y'all happy? I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of stuff is moving. A lot of stuff just came out, and I think a lot more people are in the Bannerlord sphere right now. So it's cool. It's cool for sure. I'll see you in the next one.